Joining me today is a very special guest, Curve's Director of Nutrition, Nadia, and she's come all the way from Texas.
Very happy to be here with you today.
I'm so happy you're here because you're going to show us, you've actually developed a really interesting plan for women. It's how to eat healthy in conjunction with exercise, of course.
Absolutely.
And it's one of those plans where it's, once you've got it, then you just continue with it and obviously have a healthier, balanced lifestyle.
Absolutely. Yeah, with Curves Complete, we combine diet, exercise, and motivation. And as you'll see here today, the foods that we eat are really normal and healthy, and every woman likes them.
Hey, and I see butter.
Yeah, even
we
butter.
Can eat butter.
Absolutely. We're big believers in moderation.
Of course. Yeah. Well, so what are we cooking today?
All right.
To demonstrate
so we are cooking salmon with a side of bulgur and berries. So what we'll start with is if you want to just chop these onions.
Okay.
And I'll just, if I can borrow one of your knives to get a little bit of this butter off.
There you go, a little knife for you.
All right.
So how would you like me to slice these for you?
Just dice them.
Okay, no worries.
Then,
so what do you call these in America?
Scallions.
Scallions.
What do you call them?
I love the word. Sometimes people do call them scallions because of the recipes, but spring onions.
Okay.
There's all shallots also.
Shallots?
Yeah.
Never heard of that.
Lots of different names.
So we're just gonna melt that butter, and then once you have those onions chopped up, we're gonna add those to that. And
so we're making, is this essentially like a sauce that goes with the salmon or complements it?
It's a great side item, and it's one that I really like to make extras sometimes for dinner, and it makes a great leftover for lunch. If you've got, a busy day, we can just throw those in there now.
Yep.
If you've got a busy day, you can have this leftover for lunch, and it's just really delicious, very healthy.
And so this is
bulgur wheat.
Bulgur wheat. I've never used bulgur wheat. Would you believe?
It's a recipe that I like to, showcase because not a lot of people have used bulgur wheat. So it's nice to try something new. It's a whole grain.
It's a whole grain, so it's very good for you.
Very healthy, very rich in fiber and nutrients. Yep. And that fiber keeps you full long, which is why it's really nice when you're dieting, keeps you fuller longer.
And then cranberries. Everyone talks about cranberries as being a superfood.
They are.
Because it's, what is it full of?
Loaded with antioxidants.
Yeah.
Most fruits and vegetables have antioxidants in them, so we just really try to emphasize a variety with Curves. Get a lot of different fruits and vegetables in.
We just wait for that to sizzle away a little bit, and then do we add the? So how do you cook this? It's very
really
like
easy
couscous?
to cook. It's a lot similar to couscous. So we're going to add this chicken broth here, which gives it a lot of flavor. And once that chicken broth comes to a boil, we're just going to add the bulgur wheat in and boil that for about 5 minutes, and we'll be basically done. Wow. Easy.
Nice and easy too, which is what we like to do when we're busy and trying to be healthy at the same time.
Absolutely. That's something we really understand at Curves.
Okay, so do we get a colour on those, or we just want them to become a little bit soft?
Kind of a little soft and fragrant. I think they're basically getting there right about now, so we can add that chicken broth in, and while this is boiling, we can go ahead and steam up our green beans, and we're also going to grill up our salmon. We've got a little bit of oil in the pan, so once it's hot, we'll add that in. Oh, and would you season it for me?
Absolutely, a bit of salt.
Perfect.
And so the portion control quite important when you're well, it's not dieting, is it? If you think about it, it's a lifestyle choice.
That's absolutely right. A lot of women say they learn how to eat for life when following this plan, and that's always great news to me because it's about a lifestyle and it's about learning and finding what works for your lifestyle as well. So since that's boiling, we'll add this in. Okay. We'll give that a stir.
I'll get you a spoon.
Yes.
Spatula there.
Perfect. So we're just going to boil that for 5 minutes. Okay. And then when it's done, we'll add the cranberries in and set it aside.
Great. And this is only going to take 5 minutes too, so everything will be ready at the same time.
Very quick.
Fantastic.
All right, so we're almost done with our meal. Here we've got our bulgur wheat. We're just going to add in some cranberries now. And some sliced almonds. We got a lot of antioxidants and healthy fats in there as well. And just stir that up a bit.
So it's absorbed all of that liquid, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has. So, and it's got a lot of nice flavor from that chicken broth. So we'll just plate a little bit of this out right now.
It's like the way you cook couscous.
Yeah,
almost.
It's exactly really the same way that you would cook couscous. So it's just a nice whole grain. Whole grains keep you full longer. They're rich in fiber. So it's a really healthy food for you. And then it pairs really well with this salmon that we've got here and those green beans. If you want to just put those on the plate here. And get this salmon as well. It looks delicious. All right. And there we go. We've got our healthy dinner. You can also eat this for lunch. So
yeah, it's very healthy, very fast to do. And look, they say, you know, wheat, oh, when you're dining, you shouldn't eat wheat.
Yeah.
But as you said, it's a whole grain,
Absolutely.
which means it's good for you and it's going to keep you full.
Absolutely. And we're all about moderation at Curves. So we learn how to eat the right types and right amounts of carbohydrates as well.
And it smells really, really good. Thank you, Nadia.
Oh, thank you.